Hello everyone, this is Yashi. Welcome to DeadPoetSociety. Today's video is going to be a Booktube Newbie Tag video. I haven't done introduction of mine to this channel yet. So today I'm going to be discussing why I have chosen the name DeadPoetSociety for this channel and why I have started this Booktube, what things I'm going to be discussing about, what genres I read and stuff like that. So let's get started. So the number one question arises is why I have started this booktube. So the answer to that is pretty simple. I read books. I love, walking around books, being in their presence. So I do have people around me who read the kind of books I read, but still I wanted a community in which, I can discuss the books I love, the books I hate, the books I have, DNF'd and stuff like that. By the way, if you're wondering why are there lights on my shelf, it's because Diwali is around the corner and I have decorated it with the fairy lights. So it looks better in the dark actually. The very important question is why I have named this channel DeadPoetSociety. So I really like the concept of a book community, a booktube as a whole, and a society for people who read, who even write. And by saying that it's a DeadPoetSociety, instead of its naming, it's with the people who are most alive because they read books. They are not just living in their one particular life, but they kind of follow each and every life and story and the characters in the books they read. So I really like the concept of this DeadPoetSociety, and what I mean to do on this booktube is not just posting book reviews or book crafts or things. I do mean to do something more than that. As a community, build something better than just a YouTube channel talking about books. So that's why I've named it like this. Now, what I'm going to be doing in this channel is that I want to be posting the exact reviews because I do not think that, there are very classic authors and excellent writers who have written the books and I read them, and I do not have any literature degree. I think that is somewhere required in, qualifying for that particular stand from where you can review something whether it's good or bad. So I'll be just sharing what I have loved in some book and how do I apply that in my real life, so that I can be a better person. So I'll be discussing about books. Sometimes I'll be doing a read with me live videos, and I do have interest in craft also when it comes to making books, when it comes to making something related to books. So you can see that this one is actually a book sleeve and I have made it myself. And on my booktube also, like if you go and see the shorts videos, you can notice that there are a lot of miniature books, book sleeves and bookmarks. So stuff like that is also going to be coming. I hope you guys like it. Yeah, the next question is that why do I read books? No, why I started reading books. So I don't really remember when it started, my craze for the books, but it was just like a spark that I read a book, and then what I remember is not any particular book, but I was reading a philosophical fiction, and that actually got me into reading, that learning so many things about books. I have heard people saying that they learn from traveling, they learn from, meeting new people and knowing about them. But for me, it's more like I really like to live the books I'm reading, so that's why I read. Next important thing is what kind of books I read. So I read both fiction and non-fiction, and I respect both of the kinds. There is a certain importance of reading both. You cannot be reading all fiction and you cannot be reading all non-fiction and ignore the other genre. So in fiction, I do read philosophical fiction. And non-fictions are kind of books like Still Like an Artist or something related to creativity, or where I can apply all those things in real life in daily basis. So it's more onto that genre. And along with fiction and non-fiction, I read poetry books also. So discussing the poetry books is going to be actually a very interesting and fun aspect on this booktube. So I am looking forward for that along with you guys. Now, why this booktube is important for me is, see, I started this last year in winter, and I did not get enough chance to be more active here. Some chores related to the personal life and things happened, so I was not able to give that much attention. But now I'll give. Since past 1 month, I have been posting regularly, and will do that. But what is important in the journey of me making videos for the booktube is how I will grow, how my reading experience is gonna be affected. And I really look forward to all the books that the booktube community thinks everyone must read, should read. Um, so yeah, I'll be getting great recommendations, and I think I'll be giving them too. So that was a short introduction video. I hope you guys get an idea of what you're going to see on this channel. And if you are a little bit intrigued that, okay, let's see this journey, then please do subscribe, comment down, and I would love to connect with you guys. So let's create a community. Bye bye.